What's up, guys? I'm not gonna waste your time explaining what today is about because you already know. I just want to say though, look at this nice looking hat. I think it looks pretty nice on me, especially with the headset. Right? Good. So I have a list of things. I'm just gonna go down through them. First thing I'll change in Ultimate in a future patch: input delay. Reduce it. This game I think has 6 frames input delay on average, which is so much. That's 1/10 of a second of input delay. Sometimes this game feels very like unresponsive as a result, and you can't react to certain things they should be able to because of that. I think Smash 4 at 4 frames or 5 frames on average, which even that 1 frame makes such a huge difference. Also, something to make online more tolerable, at least because when you factor in online play, you're looking at like 10, 11, 13, 15, 20 frames input delay sometimes, which is so bad in such a fast-paced game. For air dodging, I would change a couple things about it. First, I would add more end lag to air dodging to the ground if it's neutral air dodge. Because sometimes it's like there's no lag. Where it's like you're juggling with someone, they air dodge to the ground, and then they're in an advantage state. Where at least like you shouldn't feel like if you guess wrong of them air dodge to the ground, that you shouldn't be like in disadvantage state. And it shouldn't be such a free escape option. Even neutral, you can just literally jump around, air dodge, neutral air dodge to the ground, and use your drift to move around a lot. And it's just like, well, this is a great movement option. So yeah, I think it leaves a little bit more lag, maybe like 1 or 2 more frames, nothing crazy. Just make it less free. I would also think air dodge to ledge is a little bit too good, where a lot of characters have these hitboxes that are very low and far from the ledge, so you can't hit them with your 2-frame options, but they can still grab the ledge. Or you can hit them with the 2-frame option, but it's like a weak option, like a down tilt, and then they follow that because they can recover when they're off stage in a bad spot. And I think it's just a little bit too good, especially with characters who can air dodge out of their Bs, like Snake for example. And the only thing you do in Punish a lot of times is go for a spike. But if you look for that spike, a lot of characters can just react to the spike spacing because, you're jumping in the air, and just avoid that. So yeah, I think maybe just make the hitbox on characters a little bit higher up and closer to the ledge when they air dodge to ledge, and that'd be fair. For character specific changes, I think Wolf's down smash needs to go. That move kills too early, hitbox is too big, it's too spammable, it's like the safest way of potentially 2-frame someone and kill them at very low percents. It's kind of unfair. And then his neutralizer is just a little bit too big. Either the animation needs to be made a little bit bigger, which would make his hitbox bigger, or make the hitbox a little bit smaller, because it just doesn't fit the animation at all. And it's like a sword hitbox. Pichu's barrel loops gotta go. The character's already top 5, and I think the barrel loops is something that will be mastered in like 2020 or late 2019, and make the character kind of broken, because he can just basically infinitely loop you for like your entire stock off a lot of hits. I'm biased, of course, but fix all of our smashes, let him charge and get extra damage. That'd be nice. I would give Piranha Plant and Isabelle the Smash for Mewtwo treatment of buffing their hitboxes, frame data, power, movement, everything. Because those characters both are really bad, especially Isabelle. Piranha Plant may have some stuff, but like, I really want to see Piranha Plant being really good. He's a really fun character. Same with Isabelle, and Isabelle's just garbage in my opinion. More biased, I would give Luma a little bit more survivability, and then I would generally buff most of the characters that I put as mid-tier below on my tier list video. Not big buffs for mid-tier characters, but like small buffs. Just something to incrementally buff them, so you can kind of like watch like how good they're getting until we have a good selection of characters that are like all high tierish at worst. And finally, when Joker comes out, please make him good. Please, Nintendo, please! I'm listening to Persona music right now during this video just to give the power to make this character good. But not broken. I don't want to deal with another Bayo. For online stuff, I'll make arenas just better. Like, there's so many things that are wrong with arenas despite the concept being good. It takes too long to change characters and stages. You have to wait too long between matches. You don't have options for like best of 3s or best of 5s. And not having the freedom to do things like 99 stock matches really sucks, because for when I do lessons, a lot of times I love having the 99 stock matches for like 10 minutes, so you can just play and talk about things. And not having that sucks. I would also add unranked matchmaking, even if it was like hidden MMR, just something so people aren't looking at GSP and getting frustrated. Because I talk to a lot of people that play online, they see the GSP drop and they get really mad, and it makes the online experience just worse for those people. And yeah, I would also make it so you can change characters in quick play on the dot, instead of just having to be committed to a character until you go back. Especially when you fight someone and like you just want to play them with a different character. Come on, that was it for Glory in Smash 4, and that was fine. I would also allow direct matchmaking with friends, no need for the arena system, because sometimes you just want to hit someone and go, yo, let's play. And you don't want to put in the passcode and ID and all that annoying stuff. So there's a simple head-to-head, peer-to-peer matchmaking with people on my friends list, like click, start the game, let's go. Would be really nice. I would also, for I guess last few things, I would remove the lag spikes on Found in Dreams. I think it's just the water interaction, so it's kind of like weird, but just to have the stage as an option would be fun. I'm not sure what you do with rule sets for it, but I think the stage is so beautiful that like not having it's a shame. I would buff the palette loading on character select screen so it's quicker, because a lot of times you go to it and you're like, which costume is the one I want to use? And you have to wait for all the characters' costumes to load, and you're just like, come on, this can be faster. I'd also allow players to set up their controls in the character select screen and make it so it's quicker to put in your name in the character select screen, or well, in the name making screen, whatever. Because it's going to be like, okay, you gotta make controls. Okay, we gotta wait 2 minutes for everyone to make controls, try them out, make the name. It's just such a process. They can at least make it quicker. An option to desync pro controllers in game would be so awesome. Like if there's just a way to say, okay, press this button, all pro controllers now desynced, and they cannot resync for say like 3 minutes or something. I don't know, just some way to do it. And then I didn't think this one through at all, as you can tell. And then finally, a built-in rotation mode. So it's like you can have King of the Hill instead of, oh, you lost, dude? Maybe make sure to press your name tag to exit out of the match so the other person can play. And yeah, it's just, once again, it's a process. Just these little things to make the game flow a lot smoother in and out of the game would be really nice. And I hope that the patch adds a lot of stuff. I would have added Stage Builder, but we're getting that according to a leak. Let's go, Stage Builder! That's what I'm talking about. Now we can have discussions over if we should make stages using Stage Builder, only to realize from decades worth of experience, hey, let's not do that in Smash. But then we can have some really fun things like Duelist Pro with Snake from Brawl. So I'm hyped for that. Anyway, that's all I have to say. If you guys have any suggestions for things, feel free to just let me know in the comments. There's always some cool ideas out there. Peace.